Leonardtown High School's football team made school history last season with 8 wins. And although it seems as if football season is light years behind us now, these Raiders of the Gridiron continue to set new benchmarks. How, do you ask? Look no further than signing day. Leonardtown is sending a record 12 players to the next level. Colleges that range from Division I AA to Division III, spread all over the East Coast. And don't spill the beans to Dorothy, but even one in Kansas. Of course, these ballers were excited about the opportunity ahead, but also reflective on time spent at Leonardtown.
It was a good journey. It was smooth, to be honest with you. It wasn't like kind of chalky, but it was just a smooth journey, and we kind of blended well. Like, it was a good clash of personalities. We all had like-minded goals, and that's why we had a good record and a good year as a team.
The journey was nice, progressing and just getting better each year, not only as an individual but a team also. So happy to be a part of that.
Going to French University, which is in Kansas, D2, and the process was very long actually, because coming into my senior year, I have no looks, no nothing, and everybody just telling me be patient, but come to find out, there's always somebody out there that wants you.
Well, I'm trying to help Shenandoah get a ring and get my education first, but I'm trying to build on what I had here and make myself even better at the next level.
My first 3 years I was at Great Mill. Then I transferred over here because I seen the players and the organization, how they was leading. So that's why I came here, so I can, because it was a good fit. So
it was really long and drawn out, but it was real enjoyable. Just getting to know the coaches, getting to know different coaches, going through the whole maturity process. The process altogether was just pretty good for me.
Like being a Raider, like at Leonardtown High School, you always expect more. You should always expect more because there's so much talent that goes here, and like people, they think like of Leonardtown as a lower school, but if you actually get like in touch with all the kids that's here, you see like everyone here that has a big heart.
I was talking to the coaches there after my junior year because I knew that's where I had to go. I knew junior college was going to be my option to get to the next level. So I emailed them after my junior year, sent them my highlight film. They were highly interested, and they stay tuned for my senior year. And I sent them game by game, and I was texting all the coaches every week by week, updating them. And it went up there for a visit, liked it. I mean, coaches have good credentials, and I hope I go up there and do my thing.
I'm currently undecided. Like, I have a lot of options. I've been accepted at a lot of places. It's coming down to I'm doing a couple college visits and just finishing up my decision within the next couple weeks. Waiting on the Coast Guard Academy also. I should hear from them April 16th, so that's definitely my main. If I get into the academy, I'll definitely go to the academy first. And then right now it's either looking like Shippensburg or McDaniel.
Football's a cerebral game. You got to understand concepts. If you don't apply the concepts, you're not going to do well. And so if you're good in the classroom, you're going to be good on the football field. Or I should say better in the football field, and that's what we had. We had coaches that got into kids' ears on a consistent basis about what they should be doing, got in contact with teachers, basically showed the kids the way, and the kids, to their credit, followed.
Welcome to the Channel 10 studios, and forget the Final Four. It's all about the Final Three right here.
Right.
Of course, we will be talking Final Four. Dallas Cogle, James McCray, Southern Maryland newspapers. Gentlemen, welcome back to the show.
Back again.
Let's do some bracketology.
Yes.
All right, we'll jump right into it. These picks are sure to go wrong, so if anyone out there is banking on us three, maybe not the best idea. James, we'll get started with you. Let's just jump to the Final Four. Give me your Final Four teams.
I have easily Kansas out of the South. I have Michigan State out of the East. I have Creighton out of the West, and Duke out of the Midwest.
Oh, wow. Okay. Little chalk there, couple surprises. Creighton jumps out.
Doug McDermott, I love him. He's a great scorer. We were talking a little bit. He's 145 points away from second all-time leading on the all-time scoring list, which is a huge accomplishment for any college kid. So if he can score through the tournament, Final Four.
Of course, if he loses round one, the record stands.
He'll stay in seventh.
He still has a big fan.
That's right, McCray. Hey, I think McDermott could be good on the other level as well, the NBA level.
For sure.
Dallas, Final Four, bring it.
I'm coming with number 1 Florida, number 1 seed Florida out of the South. Out of the West, we're going to go with number 2 seed Wisconsin. Out of that stacked Midwest, as all the so-called experts are calling it, going with number 3 Duke. That's my big iffy one, though. I'm not completely sure on that. That is subject to change. And out of the East, my favorite, I wore my orange
Look at that.
and blue in the sweater and in the tie. You would think I'm in the UVA band. I'm going with the Wahoos of Virginia.
What a homer.
They're easily going to win that region. Take that, all you Michigan State loving experts.
Well, you surprised me a little bit. The first one that jumps out is Wisconsin. They're sort of the flavor of the moment, much like Michigan State as well. What is it about Wisconsin? Is it because the Big Ten was so strong this year?
I think the Big Ten was reasonably strong. It doesn't always get a lot of respect as a great basketball conference. They beat Virginia during the regular season. I think to start the season by 10 points, so I got to see that. Maybe they got a little bit of my respect. Of course, Virginia turned it way up once January hit. But this is a well-coached Wisconsin team that plays their style. And I always think teams that play their style and don't get caught up in trying to match another team's style gives them a huge advantage come tournament time.
Okay, well, right away, I'm going to win your love because I'm going UVA.
I like it.
I'm going Syracuse. This is a team who's fell off everyone's radar, who was real hot all season long, kind of fell off the wagon there, but they're long, they're athletic, they pass my eye test. I've watched them all season, so I'm going Cuse, getting it back in order. I'm going Zona, and I'm going Louisville. Defending champs in there.
Pick of the week.
Yeah. They got a little chip on their shoulder. They're not happy with their seeding.
Not at all.
Patino's a guy that can play to that. I see them going back. They got the players to do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's our Final Four. Let's get into who's going to win the whole thing. Dallas, who you got?
Well, this may seem like a homer pick, but I've got facts to back it up. I think Virginia wins the whole thing.
Wow.
Now, here's something to keep in mind. I'm a Virginia fan, but a very objective one. I'm the first to say of all the teams I root for my Cowboys, and by the way, it's the birthday, so my daughter made me a cowboy-colored loon bracelet. From the Cowboys to the Orioles, I know, to the Lakers, these are all my teams. Virginia's the one team I never count on this time of year. They notoriously, over the decades, have found a reason to choke out a win, but not this particular Virginia team. They lead the nation in the best defense. You saw that in the ACC title game. Held Jabari Parker way under his usual shooting field goal percentage. I think he was 9 of 24. They pull away. They don't always blow you away with a prolific offense, but just like Wisconsin, they play their style. They also don't foul much. This is the thing that's impressive about Virginia. Anthony Gill in Virginia in the ACC tournament title game they just won, went to the free throw line 17 times and hit 10 shots. That great Duke offense went to the free throw line all of 11 times and only made 7 of 11. So they don't foul much, and Virginia is highly efficient with their offense. They do a lot of cutting. Joe Harris, who's their stud player, was the ACC tournament MVP. He is the most unselfish stud player you'll find in America, which always lends to winning at a high rate in college basketball. And lastly, Tony Bennett. You know Tony Bennett, the singer, the legendary Tony Bennett? This head coach of Virginia, Tony Bennett, he is on his way to being a legend. He's a godly man, so he preaches servanthood at all times, and his players serve each other, and it works in college basketball.
UVA playing well together, that's for sure. James, who do you got cutting down the nets?
I have Kansas and Duke meeting in the championship game, and I have Kansas cutting down the nets. I believe if Joel Embiid, the big center for Kansas, if he comes back from that back injury after the first 2 games, he's a game changer. No one can stop that 7-foot guy. And I'm a fan of big stars on a big stage. I want to see Jabari Parker. I want to see Andrew Wiggins. I want to see those 2 guys meet again. They met second game of the season. Kansas came out on top. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I do have Kansas winning, especially if Joel Embiid comes back.
Big stars, big stage. How about C.J. Fair at Cuse? I got Cuse against Louisville, and of course Louisville cutting down the nets as repeat champs.
Wow.
I know you guys think, I know you don't think it's possible, but again, chip on the shoulder, season, they've been there before, no moment too big. I like Louisville repeating.
Interesting.
What do you think?
Here's all I'll say.
Picture to go wrong.
It is. College basketball has become the NFL.
I know.
It's hard come postseason time to really figure out who is it going to always be the defending champ that's going to have the edge? Is it going to be kind of a new team, Johnny come lately? Who knows? I do have Duke in my title game, so I agree with James there. Completely, utterly disagree with him going against Duke. We'll work on him off camera, but
don't bet any money on these picks. I'm telling you right now.
But the thing is, with Louisville, they're coming out the Midwest. Again, that's the bracket of death, if you will. So any team coming out the Midwest, they're battle tested. If they come out the Midwest and get to the Final Four, they've been through 3 or 4 quality teams.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Louisville's not a bad pick.
James McCray, Southern Maryland newspapers. The birthday boy, Dallas Cogle.
Yeah, it's
Southern Maryland News. Happy birthday,
man.
man.
Turning 29 plus 9 more years. So that's 38 years old.
Hey, man, you don't look a day over 18, man.
And he's got me blushing. We appreciate that.
Thank you for watching Southern Maryland Sports Journal with me, Travis Thomas, the birthday boy, Dallas Cogle, and James McCray of Southern Maryland Newspapers.
Changing times brings changing needs. That's why, for your convenience, Booth's Heating and Air have extended their service hours to 10 hours a day, Monday through Saturday, at regular service rates. Through rigorous training classes and courteous business practices, Booth's technicians always go above and beyond to provide you with award-winning customer service that you can trust. Booth's Heating and Air, serving the Southern Maryland area since 1993.